Hi, I'm Nelly Strong. I'm in 9th grade at Mater Dei.
But playing like a woman well beyond her years, whether it's in Springfield, Massachusetts, whether it's in Mesa, Arizona, whether it's in Portland, Oregon, and certainly here at home at the Meruelo Athletic Center. 81-50 over Santa Margarita in Trinity League battle, 9 in a row overall for the Monarchs, 36 in a row in the history of the rivalry against Santa Margarita. Fantastic fourth quarter, 10 of your 13 there at the end. Before we talk about tonight, what did you feel like you gained? I mean, not your first trip. Obviously, you went to Arizona, went to Oregon, but from the recent trip against Christ the King and Sacred Heart Academy back in Massachusetts, especially as a freshman, that's an incredible blessing to be able to have. What do you feel like you gained from that trip that benefited you and the team?
I feel like I gained just like the confidence to be able to go out there. There's a lot of people in the crowd, and I was just able to like go out there and do what I usually do and like just support my teammates while out there. And
Are those moments, those stages, those environments? I mean, it's certainly why you wanted to come to Mater Dei. Why you wanted to wear a uniform that so many people respect and appreciate and recognize and covet. But having gone to Nike TOC, having gone to the Holiday Classic in Portland, and now those back-to-back games, does that environment and stage and emotion and intensity, does that seem familiar for you now at this point, Nelly?
At this point, I'm still trying to get used to it, but if anything, it just motivates me.
Absolutely. Obviously, whether it's Santa Margarita, J. Sarah, Orange Lutheran, everybody wants to come and chase that history, that legacy, that tradition, that greatness of Mater Dei, in the Trinity League and in California and the United States. Just considering you came off of a weekend, you have to travel to the East Coast, play 2 games, come back, right, and then get ready for another big game. And then obviously there's J. Sarah and Bishop Gorman on the horizon. Just how proud were you of just like the maturity that the group played with today?
I loved it because we just we played together, and we had some downs earlier in the season, but I feel like we're rising, and that's just great.
Absolutely. Every starter makes a 3-point field goal. Every woman on the team scores. Just obviously your practices are extraordinary, and there's so many women that are capable of contributing and whatnot, but when everybody has an opportunity in a game like this, to be able to go out and showcase and remind everybody how much depth and how much versatility that this roster has. How much does that mean? When whether it's first quarter, fourth quarter, that everybody felt like that they contributed to this win.
Yeah, we can just come off strong either off the bench or just the starters. We always have a lot of depth, as you said, and that's just good to have.
Most definitely. Obviously when you score 81 points and people are knocking down threes at the rate that you were, but I don't want to overlook and minimize it in any way, shape, form, or fashion the defense. I mean, you really set the tone against the team coming off their best win of the season. With Santa Margarita beating J. Sarah at J. Sarah. Just how much better do you feel on January 20th, Nelly, about the defense and just the identity of this group than maybe in December 20th, which would have been back when you ladies were in Arizona? Because what has happened for this team in the past month, especially defensively, you ladies have found multiple levels. So just especially with those challenges on the horizon like J. Sarah and Bishop Gorman, how good do you feel about where the defense is at right now?
Good. We just knew that something had to change, and it was our defense, so
Awesome. Well, one thing that hasn't changed is your ability to knock it down from the perimeter. 10 of your 13 in the fourth quarter, some huge 3-pointers, and like I said, every Mater Dei starter hits a 3 and everybody scores, and that's the way it's meant to be. An 81-50 victory over Santa Margarita. 9 in a row overall for the Monarchs heading into J. Sarah. 36 in a row all time against Santa Margarita. Nelly, great job.
Thank you.